I may not look wealthy, but if you pay for my passage, you won't regret it. Trust me, my cousin runs a tavern in the city of Gothenburg. If you can lend me the money, I promise he will pay you back threefold. I'm not lying. He truly does exist. You have to believe me.
I don't have enough money to cross the border. I don't know where to go from here.
We're not a charity, you know. You need an official pass to enter Gothenburg, unless you are willing to pay. Up to you. Everything is in order. Welcome to Gothenburg.
Might I interest you in my hump?
Vertruse province is beautiful, isn't it? And rich at that. Stay loyal to the emissary, and you will get the best missions. Thank you. You can go.
Might you be looking for work? Here is your reward.
I'm concerned about the vineyard disease. It's confined to Vertruse at the moment, but imagine if it spreads to all of Gothenburg.
I'll never convince Joran to sell up. My offer for his dump is more than generous. Why won't he settle? It's been 2 weeks since his uncle's disappeared, and his nephew and apprentice is still waiting for his return. How can we make him understand that the old apothecary has gone into the light?
If you're here to tell me to sell up, my answer is no. My uncle will be back soon. He went to study the disease affecting the vineyards for broker Aldmarheim. This letter proves it. He asked me to join him there. If you're looking for work, I could do with an escort. Vertruse is rife with bandits and wild animals. A strange tuber? No, doesn't ring a bell, I'm afraid. My uncle would probably know, but I'm just an apprentice. Are you sure you found this in Vertruse? If you get more, I'd be willing to buy them off you. Who knows what I could make of them?
I just don't understand where the villagers' money is going. I double-check everything several times a month, but there's no denying it. We've got leaks. Someone is robbing us blind.
Since Alazar sold us their latest invention, the stench of dead rats has permeated the whole market. Shop owners are filing in here all day long to complain. The sewers stink, Lady Beat. Lady Beat, the stench of the sewers is driving the clients away. Of course it's driving the clients away. But what can I do? Now that the sewers are installed, we can't remove them.
people of Marheim, take a look at the great scholar Quickwit's latest invention. The hair growth lotion.
This crook has been screaming his head off for days. I am this close to making him eat his cart. This crook has been screaming his head off for...
Strange. The market doesn't stink quite as much now.
I would offer wine.
The stench came from a rat's nest. How vile. You have my thanks for ridding us of this revolting horror.
Come, good people. The hair growth lotion. No, please. I'm sorry. I'll leave. You'll never hear from me again. Here, take today's takings and let me go.
Thank you for muzzling that crook.
If you're looking for work, I could do with an escort. Perfect. This is the meeting place. If you ever need to buy any potions, you can always bring me back here so that I can prepare some.
Don't move, Wait. Who are you? The apprentice was meant to be alone.
By the beast's fangs, what is going on? Who are these men? Why were they here where I was supposed to meet my uncle? Could he be in danger? All I could find on them was this key. We must figure out what it opens.
The Brotherhood asked us to go and train in the mountains by fighting wolves, but gave us nothing to tend to our wounds. So now we have to drag our wounded from one end of the province to the other. And to make matters worse, our food supplies are dwindling. If you could spare a few remedies, or a little food, we might just reach Marheim alive. Wonderful. We should be able to make do with these supplies. Thank you very much, mercenaries.
Wait, are you sure you want to go down? What if it is another trap?
What took you so long? Was it that difficult to capture a mere apprentice? Oh, who are you? Where are my men?
He was my uncle. He is dead. How can this be? Why would anyone murder an apothecary? And who would go to all that trouble to try and kill me too? Go on without me. I can't possibly leave him like this. Thank you for bringing me here so I could learn of his fate.
Vertruse is nothing without its vineyards. Not only do you risk a peasant uprising, but you could also lose everything you have, including your broker title. In light of your situation, my price is more than reasonable.
I am well aware of this, Lady Adra Alazar, but I beg of you, give me more time. The decision must be approved by the Broker Council. As for myself, I am already engaged.
My daughter will not wait forever, just as your farmers won't sit idly while their fields wither. You must decide. Hurry, before there are no vineyards left to save.
I am sorry, but I do not have time to see you. The scourge raging through our vineyards is taking up all my attention. By the beast's fangs, where is that apothecary?
It's strange. I thought I saw something shining in the water.
My brother has gone missing. He went to visit a friend in the Vertrusian jail 2 weeks ago, but we haven't heard from him since.
I can't believe it. They've been living on a chest this whole time.
I tame wild animals for a living, but without a wild animal to tame, I am nothing. It took me years to perfect this wolf's skills. I taught him everything. To sit up and beg, to walk on embers, and even to fish. If you ever come across my partner, bring him back to me. You can't miss him. He's quite large and wears a collar. Oh, I can't believe it! Buddy! My little one! I was so worried I'd never see him again, and yet here he is! Thank you, mercenaries! I have found my purpose again! Take this. It's my most prized possession. After Buddy, of course.
Ah, glad to see that beast back in its cage.
Glad to have him back. He was never any good on stage, but with him around, we don't have to take turns keeping watch at night.
You're mercenaries, right? I need your help, and I'm willing to pay. Just name your price. My vineyard's the only healthy one left in the whole province, so I have to guard it at night in case some jealous so-and-so tries to get my crop. But I was attacked. I was knocked unconscious. And if my daughter and slaves hadn't chased the rascal away, I'd probably be dead. I can deal with thieves, but murderers? That's a task for professionals like you. Do you think you could guard my vineyard at night? Perfect. You must be in the fields by nightfall and guard the place until dawn.
Of course we reported the attack. That's the first thing I did after chasing this ruffian away. The guards searched the area all day with no luck. They suggested we hire some mercenaries. This is preposterous. Where does our tax money go if not in our protection?
It may not be obvious at first glance, but I was a scholar before becoming a slave. One piece of advice: however rich or intelligent you are, never gamble on arena fights.
I saved my mistress by pure reflex. But frankly, when I thought about it later, I regretted it. Risking my life with 2 months to go before I can be a free woman again. How stupid of me.
Hey, looks like the old loot woman hired some mercenaries. What a surprise! If only we hadn't called in more men.
Ah, well done. What a bloodbath. Now that they are all dead, how will I know why they attacked my vineyard? Do you want to sleep in these fields for the rest of your life? For my family's peace of mind, I must find out who those men were. Did they have any accomplices? I'm willing to pay you double to find out. To start with, there's that strange plant they were carrying around. I've never seen anything like it in Gothenburg. The trackers might be able to help. They live out in the wild, traveling from province to province. If anyone knows what that plant is, they will.
It's easy enough for broker Ald Marheim to say we should be patient. He's not the one who's about to lose it all.
I won't stand idly by while my crops wither away. Those responsible must be punished.
By the all-seeing eye, we will fight back. Grab your pitchforks. To the Abbey. We'll knock the doors down.
First off, we need to deal with the Brotherhood. These blasted mercenaries guard the Abbey day and night.
We could hire our own goons to dispatch them. If we all pitch in, we'll have enough to employ the best. Did you hear everything we said? Good. At least you know what you're getting yourselves into. Fighting the Brotherhood is not for the faint-hearted. Great. We shouldn't dally. Let's go.
Stand back, peasants. We let you off lightly last time, but if you threaten the Abbey again, you will pay that heresy with your lives.
We're not after the Abbey. It's the plague-ridden we want. They're making our vineyards wither, and our families go hungry.
Nonsense. Broker Old Marheim says the plague has nothing to do with your vineyard's woes.
What does he know, Old Marheim? His apothecary has disappeared. Now let us in, or we'll send you our mercenaries.
You hired mercenaries. That does it. Enough is enough.
Out of the way, Abbot. We demand justice.
You slaughtered our defenders, forced your way into an abbey, and now you threaten to kill innocent people? How dare you speak of justice?
We have no choice. The plague-ridden spread their disease and wreaked havoc on our lands. It is our duty, our right, to punish them.
How could these people who have been confined in this abbey for weeks spread the plague to your fields? You have no evidence to substantiate this claim.
Of course we do. Gothenburg is the only kingdom where the plague-ridden are looked after for so long. It is hardly a coincidence if we are the only ones who lost our crop.
This is absurd. Only Vertruse is affected. The vines from other provinces are perfectly healthy. The disease affecting your vineyards has nothing to do with the plague.
There is only one way to be sure. Kill all the plague-ridden and see if it rids us of the disease. Only then will we truly know.
For the eye's sake, mercenaries, stop them from killing these poor souls. Can't you see that the men you are escorting have lost their minds?
We came all the way here. We won't be intimidated.
St. Leonard, defender of craftsmen and labourers, protect us from the vintners and guide the mercenaries in their choices.
I will not let them lay a finger on these poor souls. Whatever is killing their crop is a botanical disease, not a medical one.
You're not going to stop us from killing the plague-ridden, are you? I guess it would have been difficult for them to poison our fields without leaving the Abbey. Besides, other regions should have been affected too. You're making a good point here. Very well, we'll let them be. Half of your due will go to the Abbot as an apology. I hope it'll be enough to stop him from reporting us to the Inquisition.
I was worried you were going to side with the vintners. Thank you for sparing the sick. I do not know what they promised you, but here is what I hope is a fair compensation.
We thought our end had come. Thank you for saving us, mercenaries. We will make offerings to the all-seeing eye in your honour as soon as we are back on our feet. understand where the villagers double-check everything several times a month. What? The Lady Mayoress has sticky fingers. Not on my watch. The guard will know of this. The sewer problem has had such a negative impact on Lady Beat's reputation that the citizens would never have re-elected her. She must have been stealing to prepare for the aftermath.
So I hear the arena was a doddle for you. Ha! In that case, you definitely deserve a small reward from a veteran like myself.
Our wealth was built on this vineyard. My son is now studying at Gothenburg University, and my daughter is marrying a man of high social standing. But the disease affecting our crop is a great concern. Could it be a bad omen? Should I postpone the wedding?
Are you here to congratulate my daughter? She's marrying into a good family, isn't she? We welcome all donations to her flower crown and the banquet. It'll bring you luck, you know.
I can't wait for this wedding. It is customary to give slaves and servants a day's leave on such occasions. Shame this family only has 2 children.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
We're drapers. If you wish to buy fabric, I can assure you ours is of the finest quality.
Why me? Why today when I thought my wealth made? Why must fate punish me so? 5 years I spent on this tapestry. This masterpiece was supposed to make me famous throughout Gothenburg. A lifetime's work gone overnight. The guard told me to stop looking. They said my tapestry was long gone across the border, likely never to be seen again. I am left with nothing. But that's my tapestry. Words cannot express how grateful I am. I hope this reward speaks for itself.
We're drapers. If you wish to buy fabric, I can assure you ours is of the fine...
I just don't understand. We had 6 prisoners yesterday, and today there's only 1 left. The lock is intact, and the remaining scoundrel refuses to explain anything. We couldn't get him to talk, and believe me, we tortured him properly.
You can hire me if you want, but I won't rat on my friends.
Go on. Laugh all you want. You don't know what it's like not to be re-elected. I was going to lose everything because of those blasted sewers. I had to prepare for my life after politics. I broke my leg while trying to escape the jail. And my accomplices left me behind. The gutless oafs. I'll tell you everything I know, if you give me some medicine. We've been digging together for weeks. They said we were going to form a gang and set up our lair in an abandoned sawmill near the Tiltram border. But when they saw my broken leg, they abandoned me without a second thought. Dispatch them or take them back to jail and let them rot there. I'd be most grateful.
I just don't understand. The lock is intact, and the
Hey, you! Are you the ones who killed these bandits? Blessed be the all-seeing eye, thank you! They slipped through the guards' nets so many times I thought they'd never get caught. Sorry to be a bother, but would you mind untying me? Thanks a lot. I couldn't feel my ankles. Try as I might, these shackles were too strong. Ironically, I was stuck here because of a key. When the bandits saw it, they figured that I was rich, even though I have no idea what it actually opens. It's a family heirloom that we keep as a mere lucky charm. If you want it, you're welcome to it. It has completely failed its purpose. I'll go back to my fishery now. It's not far from Smots Arena. If you ever happen to go there, come and pay me a visit.
You can join the hunt if you wish, but be warned. We're not tracking regular game. This is the Ghost Pack. These creatures only appear in the dead of night. They spring out of the mist and bring terror and misery to all who cross their path. This indicates where the freshest traces of the pack are. You will have to go up the whole trail to fight it. In that case, I wish you good luck. You'll need it.
I wasn't ready for my first encounter with the ghost pack. Not only did I nearly die, but I also became a burden for my colleagues.
War paints are more than mere decorations, but foreigners cannot understand their true significance. All of these trackers have been initiated in our ways by a druid in the Tools Glade in the Dern.
No one is safe from the ghost pack, not even in the most sheltered and peaceful regions like Vertruse. I'm surprised you're asking about this plant. It is a weed that only grows in Alizar. It is not sold anywhere, nor is it edible. Even the pigs won't eat it, but it is nonetheless an astonishing plant. It can survive and thrive in the driest soils. It can spread its roots far and wide to absorb any moisture in the ground. Of course, this means that the surrounding plants quickly wither. I hope this is helpful.
Halt! Who goes there? What do you want?
Let us through, tracker. We're here for the mercenaries. Some merchants saw them entering the camp.
What do you want from them?
Nothing that concerns you, monster hunter. Stand aside or... Hey, look who's decided to join us. Hello, mercenaries. Scram, tracker. This is between the mercenaries and us.
I wonder why these men were so keen to find you. Why kill for a simple tuber?
Hello, mercenaries. Oh, you know who we are. So that whiner ratted us out, eh? We should have slashed her throat when we had a chance. But surely we can come to an agreement. After all, we are all sensible people. How about we pay you off nicely and you let us leave the province unnoticed? The guard will be rid of us, it'll free up more room in the local jail, you'll be rich and we'll be on our way. It's a win for everyone involved, really.
I'm still a bit shaken by what's happened. I didn't think I'd see him again.
I can't believe it. You came. Make yourselves at home. You're family now.
My brother told me you saved him. I am forever in your debt.
So this tuber has special properties? Wait, you mean this repulsive root is responsible for our ordeal? The men in my field, I saw them trying to plant the blasted thing. They were knowingly poisoning my vines. This is extremely serious. Broker Aldmarheim must be notified at once. Here is your reward. Take it and enjoy it while I go to the castle. Stay alert. The broker could send for you at any time.
I saved my mistress by pure reflex, risking my life.
Of course we reported the attack. The guards searched the...
Hey! Oi! You blacklegs! Do you mind? We work for a pittance all day and sometimes all night, in stuffy galleries that could collapse at any moment. We won't go back to work until the boss agrees to our conditions. We want more crowns, enhanced safety measures, and a day off for the Festival of Light. If you negotiate for us, we will pay you handsomely.
I knew I should have bought slaves. Look at them. Striking. How will I feed my family if all work at the mine has stopped? Help me. You simply must.
We won't go back to work until the boss agrees to... If you negotiate for us, we will pay you handsome. That miser is threatening to buy slaves. If there's any chance to change his mind, we must try. For our families. Tell him to calm down. We'll get back to work.
You obviously know how to handle such situations. Here is your reward. Crowns that won't end up in these slackers' pockets.
Oh my, look at these huge pigs. It reminds me of my parents' pigsty back in the day. As a child, it was often up to me to feed the beasts. Come here, you little piggies. My eyesight isn't what it used to be. Oh, how nice of you to feed these piggies. I didn't have anything to give them. They are so busy now. They're not even interested in me. I guess I should head back to my son-in-law's for dinner.
Might I interest you in my...
I entertain my hosts with tales and fables in exchange for a hot meal. I recently told the story of the Grotel, a beast that hides in the mountains and plays nasty tricks on farmers. The stable boys in particular seemed to enjoy it.
You haven't seen two stable boys on your way here by any chance? They've been gone for a while, and I'm starting to worry. They are decent lads, but not the sharpest tools in the box. I am concerned they took the minstrel's story a bit too seriously, and I did warn them of the dangers of Brown Rock Mine.
Do you need a new mount, or have one that needs tending to?
You'll scare the Grotel. This beast, it's half goat, half pig, and half rabbit. And it's got golden guts. If we capture one and gut it, we'll be loaded.
No more working as stable boys. Rich as brokers will be.
Why'd you tell them? Now they're gonna steal our trap.
By the beast's fangs, you're right. We gotta kill them.
Well, if that's true, does it mean we bought a pig and wasted a whole day here for nothing?
The boss ain't gonna be happy.
We can't tell her none of it. Take this and promise you'll keep your trap shut.
I'm so glad to have my stable boys back. Thank you for bringing these gullible fools back in one piece.
I'll never believe a minstrel's tales again. Not after the earful we got from the boss.
I'm trying to get in, but I can't open this blasted door. I guess you're supposed to make an offering, but what could an ancient want? You did it! The treasure is mine!
seem to struggle to solverize this puzzle, my dear mercenaries. Luckily for you, I, Solvius, the greatest solverizer in the world, am willing to help. For a paltry sum, I will solverize this puzzle which has you so flummoxed. You are right, my good fellows. A great solverizer does not solverize anything for a few measly crowns, but for the love of solverizing. Please allow me to work my magic. Ta-da! The puzzle has been solverized.
The fact that Lord Old Marheim lets me work here proves just how trustworthy I am.
Rosal Loop told me of your discovery. If I didn't trust her, I wouldn't believe a word of this tale. A single plant smothering thousands of others. Mysterious men sowing its seeds and willing to kill to hide their misdeeds. We must find out who they are working for and root out this tuber from our soil. And I want you to take the lead. You know what the plant looks like, which will buy us some precious time. The apothecary's apprentice has just sent me the recipe for a potion that can kill any plant. Take it. You will need it to eradicate this parasite.
I had to wait for the public audiences to speak with the broker.
What did you pour on that plant? Why is it wilting so quickly?
What's this, mercenaries? I didn't know you enjoyed gardening.
These dried up twigs. Is that all that's left of the tuber? By St. Septimus' skull, Our Lady will not be pleased.
I call a fight, mercenaries. Those gladiators have got nothing on you. Don't think I only came here to admire your skills. The broker asked me to tell the vintners you are heading this way, so that they wouldn't mistake you for the ones you are after. The broker also asked me to give you your reward once you're finished. Something about Lady Brunhilde has him very preoccupied, and he has no time for visitors at the castle.
I consider this place as my home. Alazar and Gothenburg formed a single kingdom before it was divided by the broker's treachery.
It is my duty to protect the Alazar family.
I agreed to see you as this meeting could be mutually beneficial for us. You see, I need to hire mercenaries for a very delicate mission. I want you to capture a woman who represents a threat for the future of Alazar and Gothenburg. Needless to say, her identity is on a need-to-know basis only. You shall bring her back alive, take your reward, and never speak of this mission again. Are you interested? Good. I am pleased. This woman usually travels in a small caravan between the Windfall estate and the village of Marheim.
you? What do you want from me?
Well, what have we got here? Hiring you was the right decision after all. This woman was a source of endless trouble, but thanks to you, she is now my captive. Please accept this reward and the gratitude of the Honorable Adra Alizar family.
I had to wait for the public order.
I have called on you, mercenaries, because I cannot entrust the Guard or the Brotherhood with this mission. Arresting an Alizarian princess is both dangerous and unheard of. Everything you learned from the trackers, Rosal and Juran, points to Brunhild Adra Alazar. She poisoned Vertruse in a bid to make me pay dearly for the remedy. Corinne's abduction is the key to this whole mess. With her gone, I am free to wed another woman, Brunhild's daughter, under the law of all-seeing eye. Uniting Vertruse and Alazar is the first step to fulfilling their dream of restoring the Northern Kingdom. You must bring them back to reality. My men have surrounded Brunhild Adra Alazar's manor, but I need your help to apprehend her.
We won't get in the way. The broker asked us to let you arrest this woman. Our role is only to stop her until your arrival.
How ironic. Clement sent my own people to kill me. I don't suppose you mentioned abducting his fiancée. Of course you didn't. You are going to slaughter Clement's men and let me go. Why, you ask? Because you need me to escape, of course. I'm taking Corinne with me, along with any evidence linking you to me. No one will ever know of your actions here. And if that doesn't convince you to bend the rules, I am offering you a reward and giving you access to Alazar. So what do you say?
You abducted me? I will have you hung as soon as... You killed Brunhilde Adra Alazar to free me. But weren't you following her orders? I am confused. I just want to get out of here.
Have you arrested Brunhild? Oh, she's dead. Having to deal with the diplomatic consequences of this death will not sit well with the Broker Council. That being said, Alazar's interference in our affairs cannot remain unpunished. As for me, I'm in your debt. Thanks to you, I once again rule over a prosperous province and am betrothed to a maiden I trust entirely. Please accept this reward, which I hope is fair compensation for your efforts. Rest assured, you will always be welcome in Vertruse.